Hello, Shana Renee. Today I'm reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Y'all, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and please leave the rest. Personal readings, personal astrology services, and video courses, everything else can be found in the description box below. I'm also adding my reviews and my TikTok down there, so check that out. Let's get into your reading. I did the other readings by leading with like playing cards, but I'm being led intuitively to use this oracle deck, the one that I created for you guys. So to set your theme for this reading. So let's see what comes up for you, Virgo. Placements. Don't mind my cat. She loves to come over when I'm reading. All right. Okay, let's see. That was like a lot of cards. I just want to get one of these. So. It's coming up for Virgo. Okay, you got trust the process, Virgo. It says healing, transition, change, challenges. Practice makes perfect. And we know you guys are all about perfection, right? Focus. So then we have get grounded in reality on the bottom. So you guys may just really be in your head, just really looking and searching for solutions, like searching your mind or searching answers from other people or watching people's behavior or seeking advice or whatever. There's nothing wrong with seeking guidance and advice, right? But there's this hyper focus on getting that you're putting on trying to find a solution and find the answer, like instead of just releasing the situation and allowing it to unfold. Whatever it is, you're just like constantly searching your mind for some sort of answer or how you can make something happen or not happen or something like that. So let's see what this is all about for you, Virgo. Still trying to learn how to do that. All right. What is this about for Virgo? You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Basically, what I said, stop fighting so hard for something. You're wearing yourself out, like getting very like ragged energy. I'm hearing the word raggedy. I'm not saying you're raggedy. I'm saying that you're running yourself ragged. Okay? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you guys are over thinking and over exerting yourself to try and find a solution to financial problems. Some of you may be afraid of being homeless. Some of you may be homeless. Some of you are afraid of losing money. Maybe you're afraid of losing a partner. Maybe you're afraid of being without someone. Yeah, with the Lovers on the bottom, for some of you, this is about love. I'm afraid you're going to end up alone or whatever the case may be. All right, you guys are going to have to really trust the process and really realize, use your inner strength. I was going to say, instead of relying on your force and your effort to make something happen, this is the Chariot card, okay? That is about force of will. That is about pushing your internal force outward and using it, in the physical. The Strength card, it's about using your inner strength to be patient, to have courage, and to trust. And persuade this situation to move along rather than trying to make it. So how do we persuade? Well, you know that by trusting the process, by allowing Spirit to speak to you subtly. Those moments where you say, well, for some reason I just decided to go over here to this place, or some reason I decided to call this person and this and that happened, and it all, like the domino effect, and there was a great outcome or whatever. Sometimes it's negative, but anyway, the more you let go, the more you can hear those subtleties, okay? Because trying to force and refusing to trust the process, that's fear driving that. And right now you need to be courageous. I see Leo energy here. Stop fighting so hard and allow, okay? The fight needs to be the gentle kind inside. That's your fight, not the force. So what else is going on here? What's the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, you have the Page of Cups in reverse. As I said, for a lot of you, this is about not wanting to be alone. When is my love coming? When is my love coming? When is my love coming? If you're involved with a person, for a lot of you, this could be you wanting someone to forgive you, or you wanting an apology from someone, right? You wanting to make things right. And at this time, it appears like that they're not going to come back, or they're not going to give you the apology you want, or they're not going to forgive you, or, you know, the love is not coming, but it's only because you're fighting so hard against the tide instead of just allowing the process to unfold. You have to detach from the outcome. You literally, really, really have to come to understand and be in a space where it doesn't matter what the outcome is, right? And some of you, I'm hearing like, oh, I've been manifesting money, but it is not showing up. Well, when you keep saying it's not here, then it's not going to be there, right? What else? I got Pisces energy here. King of Pentacles. This is your own energy. This can also be Capricorn or Taurus. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. And then there is that Page of Cups. And this time it's upright. So the Page of Cups is all about surprises, happy surprises. It's also about intuition. Sometimes surprises are not always external. Sometimes they come in the form of idea. The little voice that just tells you, you know, to do this or that. And then something great happens because you listen to it, right? Some of you are going to get pregnant. I'm getting that some of you have been pushing and trying too hard to get pregnant. Yes, that just came through. And the harder you try, that you keep tracking the app, you keep, you know, taking the ovulation test, taking the pregnancy test, and constantly just like making your sex life totally focused on getting pregnant and all of that. And you're actually, you know, making it take longer. If you just let go. So I am seeing a lot of abundance, a lot of money. For a lot of you, this is definitely money, career blooming. This, for others of you, could be like a marriage proposal or someone coming into your life that's going to turn into a long-term partner, and definitely children for those of you who want it. But it definitely is you're going to have to put the sword down, or put the wands down, put the fight down. Stop fighting for whatever this is and let it come to you, okay? If there's a lot of scarcity, a lot of fear of being without something or someone, okay? So that is what you guys really have to let go of. So yeah, I got Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, maybe Sagittarius, but that's your basic energy. So let's just see what else comes up for you. Let's jump into the love. Let's do some love cards for you guys. Just because I feel for some of you, that's an issue, the waiting on love thing. But let's just see what's up. All right. You have love card for Virgo, please. Okay, wedding ring. See, I told you. A lot of you are afraid you're never going to be married, whether you're with the person or they haven't come into your life yet. Some of you already are already in a relationship, in a union. Okay, and I definitely feel this is more confirmation that it is coming for you. Look, engagement ring. So somebody definitely could be getting, I said that, somebody could be getting a marriage proposal or a relationship offer. Okay, we have coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. So for some of you, this is definitely going to start off as a friendship, or it did start off as a friendship, or it could even be someone who's your friend right now who you don't realize is you know, this person for you. Intuitively, I'm getting to let you know, Virgo, that do not rush into relationships. I know that it's very easy to get caught up in like the love bombing stuff, where like, you know, the whirlwind roller coaster romance where you just fall in love in 3 days, or love at first sight, or y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But Spirit is saying that you need to approach your relationships, especially if you're already single. If you're single, approach new relationships with the friendship as the foundation, and let it develop slowly into the engagement, and then eventually into the wedding, right? Because it's like progressive. We see this meeting, it's friendship, meeting for coffee, being friends, then there's engagement, and there's wedding. You see the levels to this, right? Some of you are already in a marriage or a serious relationship with your best friend, okay? So or you're already in a relationship, and maybe you're getting anxious about the fact that they haven't asked you, you know, to marry them yet, or something like that. So let's just see what's going on here. It just depends upon like your relationship status and where you are with that. Appreciate a slow building connection is what I'm hearing. And I just saw the Judgment card in reverse. So this is a lesson that a lot of you may have not learned yet, whether you're in a relationship or not, is that you really, you believe, or you operate in that love has to look like that over the moon, intense, immediate connection. A lot of times those relationships tend to be karmic, okay, because they're based on passion and chemistry and not actual compatibility for long-term, potential. So you have the Seven of Wands in reverse coming out. Yeah, again, put the battle axe down. A lot of you are trying to control your situation too much when it comes to love. Some of you could even be guarded. Then you have the Emperor in reverse. Another card about control. Both sevens are about control, and the Emperor in reverse he is about control, but in reverse, it's like unhealthy control. Too much control. Trying to control too much. And then you have the Hangman, you need to surrender. Now, some of you could be dealing with a partner that is very overly controlling, and they're always like, breaking through your defenses and not holding space for your opinions or your voice. And they're just like dominating to you, wanting you to submit to them, but without proper leadership, right? But for most of you, I get this is definitely you trying to control relationship situations and how that they play out, which is going back to trust the process. The Hangman is definitely about changing your perspective. Again, with the way that you develop relationships, that just because it's not this intense overnight falling over the moon shit doesn't mean that it's not love, okay? Changing your perspective, be more open to a slow building friendship that blooms into something else, not immediately having sex, all those things. Because that is what leads to a lasting relationship. I mean, you can get with somebody, y'all can jump into bed, and then 3 months later you're engaged or even married. It happens, but the chances of that type of relationship lasting a long time is low because you didn't really get to know each other and really evaluate whether this thing about them, could you tolerate that? Do your values align? Do you want the same things in life? I'm not saying it never happens, but in general, that is a fairy tale, like Hollywood movie fantasy, right? That we've all been programmed with. So Spirit's asking you to change your perspective with that. And also just to release control when it comes to love and not trying to control the situation, like pressuring someone to propose, pressuring someone to commit, all of these things. We pressure others to do what we want because we don't have the strength or the courage to do what's right for us. Should you date somebody for a whole year who doesn't commit? I mean, I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. But what you can't do is expect them and pressure them to commit to you so you can feel better because you don't have the courage to release them if they're not giving you what you want. That makes sense, okay? So we have Aries, Taurus, Pisces, and Leo showing up. But I do largely feel that marriage and commitment is coming in for you guys that are single. If you release control, and if you're in a relationship with somebody already, that you may need to work on your control issues or not allow yourself to be controlled by your partner, okay? Now we do have the Grim Reaper, which is ending. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow, transform your life. Spirit was asked me to pull additional cards for those of you who are in a relationship. And then you have Ascending. So some of you need to get out of a relationship where you're being controlled and bullied, okay? Or you're with someone who constantly triggers that need to control and bully in you, then, maybe that's just not the person for you, because we do have ending, no second chances, and then Ascending. So, new phase and preparing for union. So for some of you, letting go of a particular relationship is going to help you ascend. For others of you, your relationship just may need to go through a transformation, okay, in order for you guys to ascend together. But I'm getting from most of you that are like in some sort of relationship where one partner is just controlling everything. It's just not it, okay? And trust that when you let go of that you will level up and that the person for you will come along. So let's get something on your money, career, and we'll get a spirit message before we close. My cat over there, she is sleeping on top of my journal, y'all. She loves to sleep on my journal. All right, tell me about Virgo's money. Virgo's money, work, career. Okay, you got the Hermit in reverse. That is your own energy. The Empress, it was in reverse. And then the King of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are far too much in your head when it comes to your money. You're like withdrawn. A lot of you, it seems like that when you're not doing good financially, when you're not where you're at, want to be financially, you withdraw into yourself. You shield up. You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to do anything but hold up and work and constantly focus on the money or finding solutions to the money. But that energy is actually keeping you from being abundant. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is your own energy. It's all earth side energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And when the King of Pentacles is in reverse, maybe he's not putting in the work necessary, or maybe he's overly focused up on getting the bag, on the end goal, on the money goal, on the amount. Especially with the Hermit in reverse, this is definitely someone withdrawn and overly like in their mind. Right, and then you have the Empress in reverse. This is somebody who is not in receiving mode. This is somebody who is codependent. A lot of you could even be in a codependent relationship here when it comes to money. Okay, both partners could be like not want to share their money with each other, or one partner could give everything they have to the other, and they don't receive the same type of sharing spirit or giving spirit from the other person. Somebody could definitely be a financial bully here and keeping someone like isolated from their family, and you or them doing whatever the other person says because you depend on them financially and stuff like that. Somebody is also not financially prepared for a child. So if you're trying to get pregnant and you're not financially prepared, please, reevaluate that. I can't tell you what to do. But yeah, there's definitely a feeling of I'm never going to have enough. I don't have enough. And again, this is that trust, needing to trust the process, needing to understand that your physical efforts only count for a small part of how you experience money. And it has a lot more to do with your relationship to money, with money, and your mindset around it, okay? You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. There's something you need to leave behind and let go. Some of you are afraid to leave your job to pursue your business idea. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, even though it would be very, very successful if you did. The Nine of Cups. Yes, you guys got to get in a happy space and emotional fulfillment in order for your money to look like you want it to look. Some of you are definitely staying in a boring or stagnant or stale or abusive even relationship or marriage because of financial dependency. For others of you, this is your parents. For some of you, you are codependent with your parents. And maybe, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with staying with your parents when you need to or anything like that, but this feels more like you're allowing yourself to be controlled because you believe that you can't be independent, right? Maybe you're relying on your parents financially. I'm also getting that some of you have like wounds around your parents being financially illiterate or financially like in lack. You know what I'm saying? And this is something you're still carrying with you. But a lot of you are having a hard time letting go of a relationship partner or a long-standing job because you think that you need it. Okay, and it really is time to explore and figure out what you want and get yourself in an emotional, happier space in order to create more abundance. Because a lot of you have some great ideas. You're just afraid to step out into the world with them. And we know that Virgo is that hermit energy. So it can be very easy for you guys to get stuck in that hermit mode. Yeah, look, the Two of Wands in reverse with the King of Wands. Playing it safe, not wanting to step out in the world, not wanting to put yourself out there to pursue your dreams. A lot of you actually can be really good leaders or entrepreneurs. And I'm getting, especially those of you with a strong fire placements in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or personal like placements in those signs, like the big three, Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus, or Mars, Mercury placements. If you have strong fire placements there, then that entrepreneurship may definitely be something you need to pursue. All right. Thank you, Virgo.